Sup international Tinder navigators, today we got a new hint about Modern Warfare 2 Remaster and no one seemed to be buzzing about it, and yes, here we go again. Obviously this all started happening a couple of months ago. We had a listing and that was a genuine listing, but regardless whether it was fake or genuine, we can all agree on the fact that it did not happen on April 30th, and then Charlie and Kotaku and multiple different sources came out and they said that yes, it is real, but we know it did not happen then. Could be multiple different things. Maybe it was fake, which I absolutely do not buy into. I think it was real. But second of all, it could be that they receive a lot of backlash that there was no multiplayer and people and fans wanted multiplayer, so maybe they pushed it back because of that. And also there were multiple different shootings that took place, unfortunately, and no Russian that submission in Modern Warfare 2. It is surrounding the biggest controversy ever, and I personally do not get it. It's just a video game ride. You can actually skip it if you want to, but people will still bitch about it if they want to. But let's just get right into it. And before we get right into it, I also do want to point out the fact that we saw a World at War remake logo in Black Ops 4 livestream, and the reason I'm going to start this video off with that is because we can talk about it and better predict things and everything like that, because seriously we do have a hint for Modern Warfare 2 Remaster, and I think that we cannot neglect that. But real quick, you are looking at a World at War remake logo. This is a new logo. You can see the side-by-side comparison. To the left I will have the new logo, to the right I will have the old logo, and damn son, they legitimately remade the whole logo. Now obviously the whole thing about this is that they remade a logo, and there could be only one thing why they did that. They are probably looking to remaster this game, and obviously we did found World at War Remaster in the GameStop system a while back with Black Ops 4 prior to its announcement, so we could legitimately see World at War Remaster with Black Ops 4 this year. Keep in mind that we're going to have a collector edition, so perhaps it's gonna be bundled with that, because obviously it is not getting bundled with the 2 digital deluxe editions. Maybe they will bundle it with the enhanced version later down the road, but hey, I just wanted to actually talk about it real quick so we can be on the same page when we're talking about Modern Warfare 2 Remaster. But let's get into that. So recently we know that Modern Warfare Remaster actually happened. That was bundled with IW, and then they sold it separately in June of 2017, so it has been a year. Then they made it backwards compatible, and if you have the disc of the original Xbox 360, you can pop in Xbox One and bam, you can play that game. If you don't have the disc, you can still purchase it for 15 bucks, and that tells you they are after maximizing the revenue, and there's nothing wrong about it. But hey, that's number one. Number two, they recently made Modern Warfare 3 backwards compatible. It's one of the best games out there. I absolutely love Modern Warfare 3. Wish I had an Xbox One, man, but I don't. But this tells us a lot. They skipped Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 2 is something that a lot of people want to see it back, but perhaps they are not making it happen because they know they want to sell it, and if they make it backwards compatible right now, it wouldn't sell as much, but as soon as they reveal it, it would sell like hotcakes. Now there are multiple different scenarios to how this can go down. Legitimately, it could happen where, hey, tomorrow we can see a trailer, and I say tomorrow in terms of like in the future, right? So tomorrow we can have a trailer, and then like a week or two after that we can have the game drop legitimately, like we have previously seen what went down with DLC 5. So it can legitimately happen out of nowhere, or maybe it's gonna happen after DLC 3. Now originally that's kind of like what I wanted to say, but the problem is that World at War Remaster logo is found, so we do not know what's gonna happen. There seems to be a lot of things going down, so I wanted to point that out. But I could legitimately see after DLC 3 having a Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. That would be nuts, because obviously we heard from Charlie and Kotaku that this year it's gonna be campaign only, so if they don't want to jeopardize like the player base for Black Ops 4 and the Modern Warfare 2, they can legitimately drop the campaign only. But maybe they delayed the game because they are working on a multiplayer and they want to ship the game when the multiplayer is done. That could be another thing why they delayed it. But you gotta keep in mind that Charlie and Kotaku, they wouldn't just report something by pulling that out from their asses, right? They still want to keep their credibility going forward and everything like that. But what I feel like is that even if they drop a fully finished Modern Warfare 2 Remaster with multiplayer after DLC 3 in July, it would still be perfect, because we will have 1 month to play something new and be hyped about Call of Duty again. And and early August we get the Black Ops 4 beta, and we all know that betas wouldn't last that long. It would just be for a 1 week thing, and after that we will be back to Modern Warfare 2 Remaster if it's a thing. But next year we're gonna have Modern Warfare 4, so there is a lot of speculation that next year it's gonna be the 10th year anniversary for Modern Warfare 2 Remaster as well. So maybe they're gonna drop it in 2019 around April or summertime. That could also work out, because after that we're gonna get Modern Warfare 4, so this could be perfect to hype up the Modern Warfare series. But I could tell you this for real though, the reason they skipped Modern Warfare 2 and they jumped straight up with Modern Warfare 3 in terms of like making it backwards compatible, that's a big hint that they are actually thinking about making something that we have to pay in order to get it. Because if they make it backwards compatible, think about people that have the Xbox 360 disc for Modern Warfare 2, right? They will be able to play this game for free, and they absolutely do not want it. But let me know what you think for sure in the comments below. Definitely subscribe for more. We're gonna be on top of Black Ops 4 and Modern Warfare 2 Remaster all year long. Check out some other videos in the meantime on the screen as well, and I will see you in the next one.